From his shifted position makes the catch. That's the second out. And Tatis going to try and come home and score, and he's out. He thinks he was safe. He wants a challenge.
He slides. Let's see if he slaps with the oven mitt. I got safe.
Oh, yeah.
So this might be a very unpopular opinion, but I don't think that was a very smart baseball play. Let me know in the comment section down below. If you were the manager of the Padres, would you say, hey, Fernando, do that again? Or would you say, hey, you should probably not do that anymore because it was an infield pop-up? I don't know. He's really fast, so he made it happen. He was called safe, so disregard that out call. I don't know what to do if I was a manager. What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another Major League Baseball recap. We've already seen the intro clip. That kind of sets up the rest of the video. It is going to be a crazy day. We have Albert Pujols and his final game in St. Louis. We have some history from the New York Mets. We have some history from the New York Yankees. It's going to be a crazy video. So thank you all so much for watching. If this is your first time watching me, we post MLB recaps every single day. So make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and without further ado, let's start talking baseball. So obviously we have to start off with Albert Pujols playing his final game at Busch Stadium. I'm not sure if this is just like the final. They're saying it's the final because he might retire pretty soon. So if it is the case, I just want to say, Albert Pujols, you have been amazing in St. Louis, and all of these St. Louis fans respect you and love you. So thank you for everything that you did there and for the game of baseball. The Angels actually did take the W yesterday, which is just the cherry on top. So yeah, Angels fans, here you go. You finally beat the Cardinals.
Here perhaps for the last time at Busch Stadium is Albert.
Albert tells Yadier, let's go. Oh, hit hard, base hit, left field. Here comes run number 5, and Cole Calhoun. The Angels now lead 5-0 in the 9th.
Now we have to talk about some pretty interesting news. The Phillies are on a 6 or 7 game losing streak right now. Their pitching has not been great. Their hitting has not been great. They have been so bad that their manager, Gabe Kapler, said, you know what? We're going to go ahead and break out the curveball pitching machine. Yes, he is trying to make Major League Baseball players hit off a pitching machine, which I guess, I mean, it sounds like it's really bad when you just say it out loud, and even Bryce Harper thought so because he heard that and then he did this.
We're just getting beat on both sides of the ball, pitching, hitting, everything. So when you do that, you're going to lose.
I don't know if that's news to you or...
No, I mean, I'm just trying to answer this. For me, I personally, I don't do that. So, I mean, I think for everybody else, if they want to do that, then, you know, that's on them.
So you have Bryce Harper scoffing at the idea and even laughing, like audibly laughing that that's a bad idea. He personally does not do that. So I'm not sure what to make of the Phillies right now. They're playing really bad. Their leadoff hitters have been terrible. Gene Segura, Cesar Hernandez. Ever since Andrew McCutchen went down, the Phillies have been really bad, especially yesterday. The Marlins, they swept them.
Los Santos.
And now this one lifted to deep right field. Harper.
That's 4 in the ballgame.
Garrett Cooper with a drive out to center field. Roman Quinn, 5-2.
He lifts a high fly ball to left center. Jay Bruce back at the wall. It is up, and away.
So now that you guys have seen the highlights of the Phillies getting beat by the Marlins, I want to ask you guys a question. If you're a Phillies fan, let me know in the comment section down below. What do you guys have to start doing in order to win ball games? Do you think that you have a chance to catch the Braves? Because now you're not even in the wild card hunt. So you need to start playing really well pretty soon. Otherwise, the season's going to be over pretty soon. And when you're paying a guy $330 million, that's not okay. The Blue Jays were able to steal a win from the Boston Red Sox as Marcus Stroman was able to deliver an amazing performance. The crazy thing about Stroman is the fact that he has 9 losses already this year, but he has almost a sub-3 ERA. So sometimes people just like to say, just disregard pitching wins altogether. And if I'm being honest, they really don't mean much anymore. It's really just the ERA, the strikeouts per 9, the walks per 9, the home runs per 9. Just the little stats matter more than wins. Maybe that's just me.
To the third baseman, Drury. He'll handle that chance. Low throw and scoop by Tellez, and that's all for the Red Sox.
As he hits a ground ball down to third, and it'll skip up and over the glove of Nunez into left, and 2 runs will come in to score.
I am feeling very, very good as an Indians fan right now because as you can see, I have a big flag back here. We called up Bobby Bradley. He is going to be an absolute monster in the big leagues. I can just feel it. So now that we have Oscar Mercado and we have Bobby Bradley with Carlos Santana playing at an all-star level, I can see why we didn't trade away Kluber and Carrasco and Bauer and Bieber because we want to hold on to our pitchers, call up our talent, and that's exactly how baseball should go. You trust in the farm system, you draft the correct players, and then they make an impact. So Indians GM, I talked a lot of smack, but good job, man.
Doubles. High in the air, left field. Racing back Stewart. Onto the track. He can't make the play. Mercado scorches one into left field, a base hit around third. Lindor will try to score. Stewart's throw is offline, and Frankie scores standing up.
I told you guys that we had some history being made out in New York, so we have two different pieces of history. One from the Mets, one from the Yankees. The first one is Pete Alonso. We talked about him yesterday, how he tied Darryl Strawberry for the most rookie home runs in a season in franchise history. He did the impossible. He hit his 27th home run. It took Darryl Strawberry 122 games to get 26 or 27, whatever it was. Anyways, the home run was not enough as the Chicago Cubs and Javier Baez were able to steal a W as well. So yeah, he made history, but his team took the L. So I'm sure he'd rather get a win before he did that.
1st of July, Alonso with 26, sneaking up on Aaron Judge and Big Mac.
This ball hammered deep toward right center. They won't even chase it. This ball is going to go.
Here's the batter, and Baez hits one in the air to right field and deep. Back goes Conforto. It's got a chance. Gone.
So you guys are not hearing this wrong. Yeah, this is the 3rd straight walk-off for the LA Dodgers. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and shut my mouth. I hope that you guys have your popcorn ready. I hope that you have your beverage ready. And also, guys, speaking of popcorn and beverages, I saw Toy Story 4 yesterday. I only cried 6 times, so if you guys have not seen it, go see it. It is worth the wait. If you guys don't want to go see that, I got you guys, because Will Smith, not the actor Will Smith, so we're not talking about Aladdin. This is the Dodgers versus the Rockies, and Will Smith, the baseball player, comes in big time.
Fly ball center field, carrying pretty well. Hampson back at the wall. Would you believe it? They've done it again.
Just showed how Will Smith hit a walk-off for the Dodgers, and this was a big-time win because the Rockies have been playing pretty decent as of late, and they were creeping up in the division, and the Rockies and Dodgers are 1 and 2 in the NL West, so they needed that W. I'm really happy for all you Dodgers fans. I hope that this is the year. I love my Indians, but seeing you Dodgers fans really just suffer the last 2 seasons because of, the World Series, that happened. I'm just getting payback for all the Dodgers fans that keep saying 3-1 in the comment section down below. I know okay, as an Indians fan, I know, it hurts. But because we showed the Dodgers walk-off, we're going to show 2 more. We have the Diamondbacks, who came all the way back, and then the Pirates. I for sure thought that this game was going to be over, but they made an epic comeback as well. So first we're going to show the Pirates one, then we're going to show the Diamondbacks, but who doesn't love walk-offs?
One out in the 11th.
Rips it into right field. Headed toward the wall. Reynolds will score.
Oh no. Got a swing of the ball. Hit toward left. Base hit. Here comes Bell. Here comes Milky around third.
90 feet away.
And it's up high. Ball 4. It's a walk-off walk.
He's walked the Diamondbacks off with a hit this year. Let's see if he can do it right now. And a line drive base hit. Diamondbacks walk it off on the Locastro single.
The Astros were finally able to beat the New York Yankees. This was a big-time win. They've lost a few games in a row. They haven't been playing well at all over the past, I would say in June, they haven't been playing well. But Jose Altuve and the Astros offense, especially Yordan Alvarez, who's on pace for insane rookie numbers. Tyler White hit a grand slam, so the offense really was clicking yesterday. Aside from that, the Yankees, they did make franchise history. They have a home run in 26 consecutive games. It might even be 27, so the fact that they just passed the 1941 Yankees, that's just crazy. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough.
Altuve drives is loaded, nobody out. That ball sent deep to right field. Judge going all the way back, and that's a grand slam. Yordan Alvarez deep to right field.
We have some crazy offensive news to talk about. The first one is coming out from Milwaukee. We've seen a couple long balls. We saw a Christian Yelich 462-foot home run. And then today we're going to go ahead and show a 465-foot home run courtesy of Travis Shaw. After that is finished, we have the Mariners, who scored 8 runs in a single inning against, guess who? If I had to say they scored 8 runs in a single inning, who would it be against? You guessed it right. The Baltimore Orioles. Roll it.
And to center field, this 7-year-old rookie. Ooh, that hit him, and that'll bring home a run.
Surrounding the grass, the pitch to D. Swung on, a looper to left field, tough play. Here comes Smith, racing in. He's not going to get there. That's down for a base hit. Throw to third.
Into right field, dunks in for a base hit. Nola scored.
His first time.
Fly ball belted center field and deep. That one's not coming back. 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball. That's well hit toward left center field at the track. And a high fly ball. That's well hit deep right field. To the track goes Eaton to the scoreboard, and it's gone.
All right, guys, well, that is pretty much going to wrap it up for today's MLB recap. We do have a few more games to talk about. The first one is the Rays versus the Athletics. So the Yankees lost yesterday, and the Rays won, so they're now 4.5 games back in that division. Who do you think is going to win the American League East? Let me know in the comment section down below. Hunter Dozier and the Kansas City Monarchs offense was firing on all cylinders. I'm saying the Monarchs kind of weird because the Monarchs was the old team of the Kansas City Royals, so we're going to show a clip from that. And then last but not least, the finale, we have the Rangers beating the White Sox. It was kind of a boring game, but we're going to show it anyway. So thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you slap a like on this one and subscribe because we post MLB recap every single day. Enjoy the highlights.
Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball deep left. Pinder going back to the track at the wall. It's off the auxiliary scoreboard. Scoring on the play is Zunino. Darno right behind him.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the ball game is over. The Rays split the series against the Oakland A's.
And now bunting. That'll get a run home. And Nicky's going to get a hit.
Now the pitch. And there's a shot down the right field line, and that's going to fall. Base hit.
Dozier. And now a good throw over to Cuthbert.
With nobody on, swings, and it's a high drive to deep left field. Jimenez is going back. He's looking up, and that ball is history. Delivers.
So a man on now for Santana, and he hits the ball hard out to center field. That one carrying well to the wall. It's gone into the bullpen, just to the